Alright, and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Generations. So I did fast forward time a little bit, so it is now Tuesday, and tomorrow Plastic will be going to prom with his date Keely, and that should be pretty exciting because they will hopefully get to use the limo this time, because last time when Garbage went to prom, it just did not work out whatsoever. We can have him go ahead and get a head start at school though, and have him slack off. It doesn't even really matter. He was never all that ambitious to begin with, and I don't think he really did all that much with his after-school activities. He does have shop club today though, which is kind of cool. And I think that later today I will be having a birthday cake for Candy, not Mercury. I'm always going to get them mixed up for no apparent reason. But yeah, Candy will be turning into a child just because, I don't know, I feel like she would be a toddler for too long. And also, I think I'm kind of getting close to wrapping things up. I think this might be the second to last part for the Bags household, so I think the next part will finally be it, wrapping things up, just because I'm kind of running out of things to do with them, and I don't know, I want to wait for university to go forward with the next part with this family, and you know, that's coming up really soon. Now, I'm not necessarily doing a university let's play, I'm just going to be doing, you know, kind of a all-together one. I'm still thinking up of a name for it, but most likely I'm probably going to mix both of the generations households together at university, and I'm thinking of throwing at least one new sim into the mix, who's not really all that new, but kind of. So I hope you guys will like that. And oh my god, I forgot. I have some bad news. So there is a new tombstone over here in our little graveyard. Yelitza unfortunately died of old age as well, so the only ones left would be Lara Croft, and also Paris is still alive as a Simbot, which is stupid. But let's go ahead and get the mail. And you know what? I've had quite a few requests. Like, there's been some comments about people wanting me to turn Garbage into a vampire. That way him, Mercury, and Candy can all be a vampire family together. And I think I will go ahead and do that. And speaking of vampires, Vladimir apparently has a crush on Shirley and sent her a gift, I think. I don't know. We have something in our inventory. So let's go ahead and place this somewhere, I guess. Now, where is Mercury? Here she is. So let's go ahead and go to Garbage, and I think I will go ahead and transform him into a vampire, just because that way they can all live together as the same type of supernatural and live a long and happy life together. Because I'm probably going to be focusing with, you know, Plastic and Keely, so I'm not sure how often we'll be seeing Garbage and Mercury in future videos. You know, I might put them in a separate household so that we see them occasionally. But yeah, I wouldn't mind them being vampires together. I think that would be actually kind of cute. I was just kind of holding off on it a bit because I wasn't really sure what I had planned for the future. But here we go. Now they can hopefully be happy together as, once again, the vampire family. And that seemed to increase their relationship. So I think in like a couple sim days, Garbage will transform into a vampire because he has an unusual blemish, and we all know what it's from. It's because Mercury has turned Garbage into a vampire. And while we're doing transformations, let's go ahead and just get it out of the way. Let's buy the birthday cake and see what Candy Bag will look like as a child. So let's go ahead and bring her to the cake, just because I really don't have anything else to do. I'm really sorry about that. I know like a lot of you have been commenting about how the parts have been like shorter, and it's just because I think whenever I start a let's play with like a family, it usually gets around to this point where like I kind of want to not necessarily stop playing with them, but it's like there's just not, I just feel it's not as entertaining after a while. And so like I want to go on to the next chapter just to, you know, make things fresh again and more interesting. So I can't wait to start the all-together Let's Play and explore the content in university to start it all off. And where's Garbage going? Hopefully he'll come inside to witness his daughter's birth. Or not birth, his birthday, her birthday. I can't speak right now. I apologize. But Mercury will be putting Candy Bag on the floor, and she should be aging up to a child now, which is extremely exciting, and she's pretty pumped up about it as well. She's a little cross-eyed right now for some reason. That's crazy. Usually it's after they age up, not during. But there she goes. And due to her difficult upbringing, she has developed the grumpy trait. And there she is. She actually has the same exact hairstyle from when she was a toddler, and her eyes are still crossed. But she definitely looks a lot more like Garbage as far as the facial features go. But she has like the skin tone and hair color of Mercury / Josh. So that's a pretty cool mix for sure. I like it a lot. And there she goes to eat her birthday cake. Awesome. And now she will be turning into a teenager in 7 sim days. You know, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with after I'm done exploring the content in university. We'll definitely have to do something cool in The Sims 3 with Candy Bag for sure. And what is Shirley doing over there? She's like still celebrating all by herself. Wait, what is... Okay, I thought for a second that maybe I accidentally missed someone aging up or something, but nope. Shirley is just a little slow, but you can't help it, Shirley. It's because of your old age. But yeah, we should go ahead and actually go to the Red household after Shirley is done eating this cake, just so that we can pay a visit to Lara Croft before she, you know, passes away, because I think at this point she's over 100 sim days old, or she might be about 100 sim days. Now, what kind of crazy supernaturals over here? Oh, what is this? It's Lola, but she's just like not even floating around the skating rink. She's just, I don't know, like running a marathon all by herself. Oh, wow. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and go with Shirley over to the Red household. And man, that is crazy. That pink house is only occupied by Paris and the microwave, who is still in there. But yeah, let's go ahead and knock on the door. For some reason, Lara Croft is wearing her formal wear. I'm not entirely sure why. But anyways, let's say hello to her. Hopefully she won't pass away right in front of Shirley, because that would be kind of depressing. So let's see. Can we go ahead and reminisce? Yes, we can. So let's reminisce about old friends, since, you know, so many people have passed away recently. I wonder why you can't reminisce about, like, old family members. It's only career, the good old days, school, love life, childhood, and music. Well, let's go ahead and do that. And also about the good old days, I guess. And look at that, they're talking about Josh, who is old now, by the way, and a vampire. Let's see who else they will name drop. Oh, that was the only person. And now she's too busy and has to go use the restroom. Well, fine. We'll just wait here patiently so that we can reminisce about the good old times, hopefully. That's the thing about old people, they always need to go and use the restroom. But wow, they all lived to be pretty old. I mean, they can all start dying the moment, you know, they're 90 days old, and I think that every single one of them lasted at least 98 days old, so that is pretty intense. So the shop club or needs a captain, someone who can represent them well in an upcoming bridge building tournament. Does Plastic Bag want to try out for the spot? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's try it out, even though your handiness isn't all that great. I think it's said to have good handiness. He has 2 skill points in it, almost 3. I wonder, do we have a tab cast somewhere? Someone has to have one. I guess I just don't know where it's at, but hopefully he'll build a decent bridge in the bridge building contest for sure. Now let's go back and check out what Candy is doing. Oh wow. Never ever gonna get any of my Sims names right. And what is this? Oh, she wants to acquire vampiric sunscreen. You know, that probably wouldn't be such a bad idea, but I think that children are still like totally okay by going out in the sun. I think it's only until they are teenagers or young adults when it starts affecting them. And man, Lola has just been going around like crazy. So let's go ahead and have Candy Bag and go skate, because I'm not sure if child vampires will just run around laps like crazy, or if she'll actually start to skate. But anyways, Plastic built a really awesome bridge and convinced other Sims that he can carry weight as shop captain. Plastic was awarded a really cool reward sculpture. Awesome! And Garbage has been promoted to stagehand. And oh no! No! The downside of being a vampire. You can't roller skate. All you can do is just run around. I blame Lola for everything. She was setting an example, saying that this is how you're supposed to roller skate, but it's completely not. Oh my goodness. Oh well. She won't be able to enjoy the little things in life, such as roller skating. But we can go ahead and I think children can launch fireworks, or no? No, they're too dangerous for kids. That's right. Well, fine. Let's go ahead and have Garbage and Mercury come over here so that they can spend some time together. Let's have Mercury go ahead and launch a firework, and we'll also have Garbage launch another one so that we can watch some nice fireworks go off into the sky. So yes, let's go ahead and start looking up. Cool! That one was super pretty. And what about this one? Oh, it was the same exact one. Very cool. I am not sure what Candy thought of it, but she seems to be having a fun time over here. But let's have her play some soccer with Garbage. I did not know that children... Wait, what are you doing? Go play soccer with your daughter. Don't play on your own. Let's see. Let's go ahead and join. What a jerk. Completely neglecting his daughter. Just go ahead and go be the goalie. There you go. Alright. Oh. And he is wearing the fancy powder blue tuxedo. Oh, come on. What a jerk. Why don't you just, you know, let your daughter have a chance for once? You know, just pretend that you're going to catch it. Oh, there you go. And for some reason, I think that Mercury is in the middle of a hot dog eating contest with this random guy here. I wonder if either of them will win. Now, the good thing is, by the way, if you guys didn't know, there was a patch that just came out recently. I think it's a patch 1.50. And they fixed the bug where Sims were dying during the hot dog and pie eating contest, so there's no longer any danger in these eating contests, which is nice. And look at that! Mercury actually won! Awesome! Take that, you jerk. Oh, wow. Well, that was fun. So let's have them go ahead and go back home. Come on. Stop beating your little girl at soccer. And go back home, because it is getting a little late. But anyways, Mercury is top dog in the eating competition. She won a week's supply of hot dogs and bragging rights. Did we actually get those hot dogs? Oh, we did! And they're excellent quality. Cool. I didn't know that you actually got to win hot dogs for eating hot dogs. Who would have known? But anyways, that's all for now. And the next part will be the last part. I will have, plastic bag go to prom with Keely. And I'm probably going to try to make a little video like I did at the end of my ambitions video, just to kind of let you guys know what happens with everyone. Because, I think that you have to be a young adult in order to go to university. So I'll definitely, record Plastic and Keely turning into young adults and showing off what happens to all of the Sims. And then after this series ends, I will be starting the new complete one in March. And we will start it off with definitely Plastic and Keely starting university. With also, I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of the other Sims from Lunar Lakes or the youngest ones, or I might only use 2 of them. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to get to that. And I hope you guys are excited for that. So I'll see you guys then.